Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Monarch Intuition, and today I'm going to be doing your 2023 Grand Occult Tarot readings. These readings are timeless. Whenever you find them, that is when you are meant to hear them. And if you're new to my channel, what I like to do is I like to pull one major arcana to see the energy and then clarify with a different deck. So Grand Occult readings are not going to be like on the general level. They're going to be more so on the world level. Like when you see something like the Emperor, it doesn't really just mean someone in your life. It can represent, you know, a president or a governor or someone who just has a lot of authority in like a Grand Occult reading. So what major arcana needs to come out for the sign of Sagittarius? What is the overarching theme for 2023? Once again, you don't need to be scared if I pull like the Tower, if I pull the Devil card or anything like that. These are things that you just need to be aware of during the year, things that you should probably stay away from, things that you should connect to. So what do we need to know for Sagittarius? We have the Empress coming out. So the Empress is a really good card. It does represent the country you are from. So when I see the Empress card, you have to be aware of the people you surround yourself with. This can also represent a community that is around you. Maybe you are going to be connecting with people in the community need to connect with you. This can also represent that maybe they need a leader. And Sagittarius, you are the centaur, you are the wisest of the signs. So you are supposed to be a teacher, you are supposed to be a figurehead and a leader within your life. That could be something that the Empress is looking at. Who are we going to elect? Do we need this person to be our new leader? And they might even come to you for sound advice about who they should vote for, what they should do. So when I see the Empress card, it does represent, you know, luxury and things that are nice around you. Take care of your home, all right? If you've been putting off things with the, you know, like fixing up your roof, fixing up your floor, whatever it is the time to do that for yourself now. It is the time to get those things done because you don't know what's going to happen within the year. You don't know if prices are going to go back up, if you don't know what's going to happen. So take care of what you can within your Empress. Your home is your castle. Remember that. So I'm going to get you 3 cards from the Revelations Tarot. This deck does have reversals. I'm going to clarify this Empress energy for you. What needs to come out for the sign of Sagittarius? You have the 3 of Swords in reversed, you have the Chariot in reversed, and you have the 2 of Cups upright. Okay. What I'm seeing right here is that you're going to have an opportunity to mend your heart where you are, all right? With the Chariot in reverse, this represents delays within movement right here, and the 3 of Swords represents these swords are falling out of your back. However, you do have this 2 of Cups right here. Now, I'm not going to say that this is a good situation for you to connect to. I'm going to pull some more cards. We'll get, you know, more of an idea. But it's saying that you're finding healing with the 3 of Swords in reverse, where you are with the Chariot in reverse, and you are connecting to something new that is going to heal your heart from the 3 of Swords. So what is going on with the 3 of Swords energy? Maybe you're planning on moving and then maybe you connect with someone who you are supposed to connect with. Maybe that you are connecting with a new job. Maybe you're finding that house that you really want. Getting that apartment where you are supposed to be. But let's pull a few more cards. I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. 3 of Swords in reverse. Let's clarify this. We have the 5 of Wands and the Tower. So here's the thing. I feel like in a weird way, you were trying to rush off into a Tower moment for yourself, and perhaps that is the delay right here. That is what you need to understand, Sagittarius. If you have delays within your life right now, you are going to be running into Tower moments. So it is in your best option and in your best interest to not rush situations, to thoroughly think them through. Remember, Chiron wanders the forest. He is the centaur. He just wanders the forest. He teaches people. He is a master archer. He's a master medicine man, things of that nature, right? He doesn't rush things. What does he have to rush? He's an immortal being. He can just do whatever he wants and he can take his time. And that's what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius, is that if you experience, you know, fast delays, this could be representation of, say for instance, you want to get on this plane, right? And this plane has delays, you can't get on this plane, whatever, or maybe you were late to getting to the airport. Maybe, you know, your Uber or your Lyft, whatever it is, they didn't pick you up on time, you missed the plane. So you have to take the next one. Well, here's the thing, that plane experiences terrible turbulence, you know, they have a bad time, but you have a very safe, smooth flight. Like, that's the situation for you right now, Sagittarius. Be okay with the delays. the Queen of Pentacles along with the Page of Wands, because the Queen of Pentacles is coming here to give you what you need. It's coming to take care of you. She is a very well-rounded woman. She has a lot of knowledge behind her. It is Capricorn energy. You don't have to be scared of Capricorn. This is someone who goes deep into the well of emotions to pull out wealth. So the sea goat is someone who can basically show you the treasures of the ocean, can dive deep into the ocean and pull out the diamonds and the jewels and the pearls and deliver them to you. And I kind of feel like that is the energy for you right now, is that if you experience delays, look to the sea goat. What is the sea goat pulling out of the ocean for you? What diamond is going to emerge? What pearl is going to emerge? What piece of knowledge or information or material object will emerge from a delay within your life? I feel like that is something that's very important because you do have this Empress energy. This Empress energy does represent, wealth, material things, having a great life. So what is the Two of Cups? We have the sunlight and we have the Four of Pentacles. Yes, you're connecting to the sun. You don't need to rush out and do anything right here. In fact, hold on to the pentacles that are around you. I'm sorry, my nose is itching really badly. Connecting to the sunlight. That is what the universe wants you to do. This is another card of Capricorn right here. Capricorn is telling you to hold on to the things that are given to you by the universe. With the sunlight energy, you're going to be very happy. You're going to be much happier than you would be going and rushing into a Five of Wands tower situation. And I kind of feel like that's what you're wanting to do, is you have these great opportunities. And maybe every single time you get this opportunity, you're like, it comes crashing down. I can't ever get there on time. I'm so late for everything. I don't know what's going on. That's okay, Sagittarius. You are going to arrive when you are meant to arrive. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't stay on a timetable. Like, I'll get to work when I get to work. No, you should plan on leaving at the right time. But if you get stuck in traffic, or if there is, some sort of accident that causes a delay, whatever the situation is, that is meant to occur. You are supposed to be there, all right? The Queen of Pentacles is kind of like moving you with this temperance energy. It's saying, hold on, the delays are okay. Just wait, everything will be fine. We're going to align you at the right moment. And that temperance energy could be, moving you back, pushing you forward, moving you back, pushing you forward. So at the right time, you buy that winning lottery ticket. Imagine there are 20 people in line, right? And you come in and you become the 21st person in line. Had you been there, maybe 10 seconds earlier, you would have been the 20th person, but you are the 21st person. Now you're waiting, you're going through all these things, but the 21st person, you got that winning lottery ticket. Now, I'm not going to say anyone's going to get the lottery. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say you're going to get, this massive amount of wealth. I'm just saying that for your life path, this is why these delays are happening for you. So that way you can come into a fortuitous opportunity within your life. Whatever that fortuitous opportunity is, it's going to be different for different people. Some people are going to find love, and that's going to make them very happy. Some people are going to find that right opportunity with their job. Some people are going to, just be spared from really tragic situations, like getting on those planes that have really bad turbulence. Like, recently, there was one plane where, 10 people got severely injured because, turbulence hit when they all had their seatbelts off and people's heads went into, the ceiling and it hurt their skulls really badly. Even if it's not, a fortuitous opportunity, it's, sparing you from tragedy of the tower. So you have the Queen of Cups coming out, you have the King of Wands, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. You have this thing coming towards you. All you have to do is be grateful and be eager to accept the opportunities that are presented for you, all right? You don't need to get off of your throne right here. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, take care of yourself. I talked about this in Scorpio's reading. You should still take care of yourself. You should still go to work. You should still work out. You should still do the things, but don't go out and try to force events to happen, Sagittarius. That is a very hard thing for you because you are an impulsive sign. You're ruled by the Knight of Wands. You want to go out and do things, but remember, the 8, 9, and 10 of Wands are your energy. The 8 of Wands is you rush in, the 9 of Wands is getting injured, and the 10 of Wands is having to drop a burden because, you can't carry on. So it's in your best interest to, just stay within a localized area. Take care of what you're supposed to be taking care of. Maybe you have, a decent home, but you want a better home. Well, the universe is saying, stay here for right now. If you can't get in that bid, if you can't get in whatever the situation is, don't try to force it. Don't try to put in more money. Just stay where you are. Take a deep breather and say, okay, this is where I'm meant to be for right now. It's fine. I'm going to accept the blessings that come my way. There will be a better opportunity for you down the line. You have the Queen of Wands, you have the Page of Pentacles, and you have the Six of Wands. This represents being brought victory. You're having victory handed off to you. Just take care of yourself. Sagittarius is a very, very sexual sign, all right? Sagittarians are very attractive, very go-getter energy. And that's what I'm seeing with the Knight or the Queen of Wands with the Page of Pentacles. It's like, allow things to be brought to you. Allow the Queen of Wands to, you know, hand things off to the Page of Wands. You have the Page of Pentacles, right? You have a lot of fire and a lot of earth energy coming out. I mean, this is all fire and earth energy that's been brought out. The Tower is represented by fire energy as well. It can be represented as water energy. As Scorpio and Aries. But everything else is earth and fire, like dedicated to that. Oh no, you have the Queen of Wands coming out. So yeah. So you have Cancerian energy with the Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Libra energy with the Three of Swords in reverse. The Empress energy is Taurus energy. So it's all about just staying where you are. I know you want to feel impulsive, you want to move, you want to do things. Well, stay, go for a run, do what you have to do in a general vicinity. You'll be much happier that you did with the sunlight energy. What's coming in for you? What is this thing that is going to be good? You have Six of Cups just being offered to you. The Ten of Cups, you just have stuff being offered to you. You have emotional fulfillment being brought to you with the Ten of Cups. By you holding on, by you just listening to the universe, by you just accepting the delays of the chariot, it's not saying that the chariot isn't going to move. It's just saying that the chariot got a broken wheel and the wheel needs to be replaced. And then once the wheel is replaced, you get back on the road again. It's just like, you know, you order an Uber because chariots are represented by moving vehicles, or a Merkaba, which is kind of like ascension into the sky. You call an Uber, that Uber's like, hey, can't make it, I got a flat tire. Another Uber shows up 20 minutes later, comes and picks you up. Yeah, it's a delay, but whatever, right? Or your car is taking too long to defrost, or you go outside and you have to scrape the ice off of the windshield, and you're like, oh my gosh, the ice is super thick today, I can't get the ice off the windshield, why is this? There's a reason, there is a logic behind it. Remember, you're ruled by Temperance. Temperance is your card. That is the card of delays and movement at the same time. Alchemizing water and oil to turn into fire, or alchemizing 2 cups of water to turn into fire. How does that work? The angel knows. We don't know that as humans, but the angel does. The angel of temperance, you know, is illuminated by the third eye with the 2 eyes closed. So they're seeing things from a much higher perspective. They have 1 foot in water, 1 foot on land, representing their duality nature. So pay attention to your own side, Sagittarius. Pay attention to your own card. Remember, you also are ruled by the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune does sometimes delay. Sometimes it goes very slowly, you know, a wheel. And we just talked about the wheel on the chariot. Sometimes that wheel breaks and it has to be replaced. Sometimes the wheel slows down. It is what it is. The Page of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. Here's the thing. People are looking at you wondering, they're watching you with your 3 of Cups falling over, and they're kind of happy about that. But here's the thing, you're going to have the last laugh in this situation. People are watching you look at this sad that has happened to you, sadness that's happened to you. They've seen like all the things that you want fall over. But here's the thing, remember I was talking about the Temperance alchemizes with the 2 cups, and the 5 of Cups, they're the 2 cups behind him that the angel uses. The angel is working behind the scenes to alchemize a situation, and it looks like to have the last laugh on something. Or perhaps it's saying that, you know, people want you to walk away. They're watching you walk away, and they're laughing as you walk away. But here's the thing, if you walk away, you get to live another day, and the angel is going to offer you something for your troubles. You have the Ace of Cups coming out with the Fool. A brand new emotional opportunity, something that is much better, something that is much more fulfilling for you, a brand new opportunity and a blank slate on, it seems like the emotional level. I'm not going to call it love. It could just be something that you love to do. It could be that new job that is perfect for you, that, you know, that new career, whatever it is. You just have things that are being offered to you that are on the emotional realm, but also on the physical realm. So you could be, for example, imagine if you were blessed by, you're walking along one day on the riverbank. I don't know why you're walking on the riverbank, but this is what I'm seeing for you. You're walking along on the riverbank, and then you just see a treasure chest filled with a bunch of diamonds and gold and doubloons and whatever. Like, why is it there? Doesn't matter why it's there, it's yours. Don't tell anyone about it. And I kind of feel like, in a way, you need to keep your secrets to yourself. Like, if the universe blesses you with something, then, you know, keep it to yourself. The Knight of Pentacles coming out with the Five of Pentacles and the Strength card. Here's the thing. It's almost like the gift is chasing you, but you keep walking away from the gift. You keep walking away into poverty. It's like the Ace of Pentacles wants to come out and be handed off to you, but, you know, you're walking away from it. You're like, in search for the pentacle, you're walking this way, but your blessing is right there behind you, walking behind you. And it's like, if you would just stay still, Sagittarius, I could deliver this thing to you. And that's why this Angel of Strength is coming out. It's like, all right, stop moving, turn around. All right, you see that pentacle? That's going to come to you because you are meant to have whatever this is within your life. You need to connect to the divine right here. Remember, these two beggars can easily turn around and walk into the church. The Five of Pentacles is actually not a bad card. It represents poverty and lack, but willful ignorance at the same time. These two people are wandering around in the snow, right? Whether they know that the church is behind them or not, the church is there to offer them a good meal and a place to sleep. They could get help for their injuries right here, but they are willfully choosing to walk away from the church. Remember, the pentacle is a holy sign. It's a pentagram, but it connects upwards. If it's downwards, that's the reverse. That's something that's, you know, considered evil. But when the pentagram is upright, it's meaning that it's connected to God. So 5 sides connected to God. So you have all 4 elements and then the light element sitting at the top. But you have 5 pentacles times 5. So, or 5 sides of the pentagram times 5, right? The Angel of Strength is a holy angel. It's represented as an angel by the sign of infinity over its head. It has infinite amount of strength. It has infinite amount of power. And all it needs you to do is to stop moving and stop being stubborn and connect to your higher self. Connect to just being okay where you are. Sit down, take a breather, don't go to the club. For instance, maybe you just want to be impulsive. Maybe you're just one of those people that's like, I want to go to the club tonight. I want to go see that movie. I want to go do these things. No, maybe it's saying to just stay at home for a little bit. Just stay at home. Just relax. Just relax at home. If you want to, you know, have a bottle of wine, whatever. You know, in moderation. Not a bottle, a glass, sorry. I don't know if you can have a bottle of wine in moderation, but whatever. I guess if you're an alcoholic, 1 bottle would be moderation. But anyway, regardless, it's more or less just trying to take care of yourself in your own empress. Maybe it's telling you, hey, just clean the house one day. Instead of, you know, on your day off, you want to go out and do stuff because you're bored, you feel cooped up, just relax. Take a nap when you feel tired. Whenever you have an opportunity to just take care of yourself, do that. So, anyway, let's look at your spellcasting oracle cards. The Angel of Strength is holding back the mouth of the lion. It's holding you still, giving you the opportunity to connect to the church, connect to this really strong situation, a very emotional situation, and all you have to do is just be okay with where you are. Beauty, focus on your beauty and focus on your financial health because that will be very important for you in the future. I feel like your beauty and your financial health are very tied together. It's kind of like selling cars or selling anything. If you're really attractive as a car salesman, people will buy cars from you. If you are really good, if you're really attractive in any form of sales, people will buy stuff for you or from you. Yeah. You have goat potency coming out and you have otter dexterity. Someone else pulled these 2 cards, so let me get you another 2. You have snake rebirth and red squirrel conscientious. You have that rebirth coming out with the Fool. The universe is just saying, stay where you are. Red squirrel conscientious. Be okay. Be understanding that something is coming for you. Be conscientious that the universe works in mysterious ways. God works in mysterious ways. Otter dexterity, understanding that, you know, there are multiple ways that things can play out. Otters are kind of strange creatures. They kind of have hands like humans. They can crack open, you know, clamshells and whatnot. But they're very, you know, nimble creatures. This goat potency, this very sexual energy with this snake rebirth, I feel like some sort of, you know, thing is about to come into your life that's going to make you feel, you know, very potent as well. Very just good. All right? If you get my drift. But be careful. Understand that the angels want you to have something. The universe wants you to have something. All these delays. But it's going to come through delays. It's not going to come through some sort of like, you know, quick action. So, say for instance, you know, you got stuck in traffic. That would be a good time for you to understand that the universe is bringing you something in. Now, if you're just, you know, getting to work on time, everything's good, I won't say that, you know, something great's going to happen that day. It might. However, I feel like it comes through some sort of, you know, just delay. You meet someone at an airport, possibly. You have graveyard, unnecessary fuel. If I could fucking speak. Graveyard, unnecessary fear, eternal love. Love is love is love and transcends physical death. You don't have anything to be worried about right here, Sagittarius. Stop worrying. All right. If you're anxious right now, if you feel like, you know, your life is just like, you're on edge, stop. All right. Take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. All right. And then just sit there for a second. Maybe sit on the floor. Actually, lay on the floor, lay on your back, and stretch your spine. Next thing that you can do is you can grab right here in your hand, grab between your thumb and your index finger and rub that right there. See this? Rub that. And it's going to hurt, but it's a detox. It actually helps detox part of your body. If it hurts really bad, you need to detox, like severely. And maybe that's what you have to do, is maybe you have to detox. But understand that eternal love, love is love and transcends physical death. You're not going to miss out on the opportunity, okay? You're not going to miss out on love. You're not going to miss out on a good career. Everything happens in a rhyme, reason, and place, okay? Some people, they get married earlier in life because they have to, you know, have children for whatever reason. We don't know the future 500 years from now, but maybe their child has to be born at this time so that way they can grow up and then have a kid, and then, you know, at a certain time, 500 years from now, that person's going to be president. But maybe, you know, your child, you could be in the 40s by the time you have your kid, but when you think about it, 500 years, your bloodline could be someone who is actually on Mars. Do you understand how all these things interconnect and interweave with one another? It's kind of like that, you're going to have to read it. There was a man who was commanded by God to sleep with his wife. But instead of sleeping with her and impregnating her, he spilled his seed on the ground. He was struck dead. Later on, his child was commanded, because during this time in older belief systems, when a man died, someone else would take the wife, right? I believe it was his child was supposed to sleep with that woman. I don't remember if he did or not. Anyway, the whole point of it was that that bloodline was supposed to have Jesus Christ. However, if that man did not spill his seed on the ground, he would have lived, and Jesus Christ would have been born, you know, X years prior to what he was born in. So, I know that was crazy. Let me try to reiterate that. This man was supposed to sleep with his wife. Jesus Christ would have been born at this date. But because he didn't, he was born much later than what he should have been. So that's kind of like what you have to understand right there. The bloodlines, the time, 500 years from now, it comes in sequences, it comes in phases, it comes in events, all right? card wants to fall out. Merkaba. I just said Merkaba earlier. This is the chariot. This is the chariot of ascension. These are like heavenly chariots that are coming down. Oh my gosh. You have the divine matrix coming out. So the divine matrix is the masculine version of the cosmic blueprint. So you have Merkaba, and divine matrix. Understand that you are moving through this divine matrix, you know, that 500 years, 600 years, 1,000 years on time. The chariot, the Merkaba, arrives at the right time. It is an angelic chariot that ascends. Merkabas are angels. They are angel chariots, angelic chariots. And they carry you through the divine matrix of time and space. So I feel like that's something that's very important for you to understand. The divine matrix, the Merkaba. You are moving at the right moment at the right time. Gebo, gift, success, union, happiness, obligation, karma, inner equilibrium, and happiness. So that gift, that Gebo gift, is what the Queen of Pentacles is trying to give to you. You're being brought a gift right here. Berkana, encourage ideas, aid creative endeavors, nurture a project, and help with family. So things are playing out for you, Sagittarius. Things are going okay. Don't panic. It's fine. So anyway, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll talk to you later.